Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be talking about the Moonology Diary for 2020. So I'm actually filming this in August at the minute, so it seems quite weird to be talking about a diary for 2020, but it's good to always be organised, I think. So the reason I picked this one up actually is because I saw it advertised and I thought I would pick it up in case it sold out, because I believe last year's actually sold out. So if you're wanting this, then it might be a good idea to get it sooner rather than later. I'm not sure when I'm actually going to post this. It probably will be posted after August. I might post it in September or October, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is the book that I'm going to be talking to you about. So previously I've always gotten the Llewellyn's date book, like date books diary series. I've always had that one for quite a few years. So this is going to be a very different change for what I'm used to. But I'm going to explain sort of why I like this when I go through it now. So basically the idea of this is to obviously work with the moon, hence why it's called Moonology. As a general design as well, I think this design is really pretty. It's got quite a lot of little pretty images and stuff. The covers quite nice as well. But in terms of the contents of this one, I actually am really sort of impressed with it and really like it, so I can't wait to actually use this. She starts off just kind of explaining about 2020 and what's going to be sort of occurring. She talks about the lunar cycle, so this is quite good if you're kind of a beginner as well, like and you're just getting into things with the moon and stuff. You'd be able to use this book quite easily. So it talks about manifesting with the new moon there, and then also forgiveness with the full moon there, so different things you could be working at with each moon. And then she's also got a section on about key lunar events of the year. And what I also like about this one is that's different to the Llewellyn one. The Llewellyn one that I have, I mean the Llewellyn one and this book are completely different things, but one of the points in this book is that the times for the moon, for when the moons are, actually is given in London time, Sydney time, Los Angeles time and New York time, which I believe in the Llewellyn one is it Eastern Standard Time, so you always have to figure out what time it is actually going to be for the UK, for example, whereas this one it covers quite a bit of ground with those, so that's a good point. But anyway, she has the key lunar events for the coming year, and then about the eclipses. So there's several eclipses going to be happening next year as well. And then she also talked briefly about working with the houses as well, which is also quite interesting. And then she has suggested ways to use this diary as well. So it's got quite a nice introduction to things as well. The layout as well is like a week to view format. But what I also like about this one is that it also has the symbols for what sign the moon is in, which the Llewellyn one does as well, but it actually has the moon phase, like, and what actual phase is for every single day, rather than just the I think it does the new moon, full moon, and then I think it's like the like first quarter and the like last quarter and stuff of the moon and things, whereas this has got it sort of going through every day, so you can really kind of keep up and keep track with the moon with this one. It goes through each month as well, like a view of what's actually happening that month, real quick in the beginning of it. So this is for January, and then as it comes up to each moon, so each full moon, you have a spread with what it's to do with. So obviously it's the full moon eclipse in Cancer in January, so it talks about that and what it means for that one. And then it's actually got like a workbook area as well for you to also be using and sort of focusing on as well. And then you also have that as well for the new moon. So in January it's the new moon in Aquarius, and also talk about everything there as well, with what that means. And you've got your like workbook area with questions and things to ask as well. So I really like it. I think it's a really interesting book to be working with, so I am very, very excited to be using this. Obviously it's August, so I've got quite a way to use it now, but I'll be definitely very excited when it comes to 2020 and I can actually start working with this. I have been using her Moonology book as well, because she does actually have a book that sort of explains all this sort of thing, but in a book, like just a normal book rather than a diary. So I have got that as well, which I am starting to work through, but I just feel like it's going to be really good to have it in a diary format as well, that you can kind of work through day by day and things. So I am quite happy with this book. I got it off Amazon. I am not actually sure how much it is. It doesn't have the UK price on the back. The US price is $16.99 and then Canadian is $22.99. I will have a look to see if I can find the price of it on Amazon. But yeah, you could probably buy it from, I imagine you could probably buy it from bookstores and stuff like that. So like Waterstones and maybe WH Smith's. I'm not sure if they normally stock it in. I don't tend to use normal bookshops very often because I just don't always go in them very often. But yeah, what its price was. So it's $12.99 as recommended retail price in the UK, but it's £9 on Amazon at the minute. I don't know if they're going to do any offers on it and stuff like that, but that's how much it is at the minute, and I believe that is how much I paid for it. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. Well, highly recommend having a look at it anyway. I didn't use the one last year. If you have used the one last year, then if you wouldn't mind like commenting in the comment section and let me know how you found it, and let me know also if you're interested in getting this, and if you have got it and are waiting to use it and stuff. Just be interested to know how many other people sort of have used the previous year's one, like the 2019 one, or are going to be using this one. But anyway, that's pretty much all I've got to talk to you about in this video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in another video soon, hopefully. So bye for now.